Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I hope you are doing great. We have some news, some events in about like 7 minutes. Retail sales and PPI. If these numbers are going to go lower, like CPI, we expect to continue buying Nasdaq US30 and gold. So now we are on gold. As you saw yesterday, the market was going down actually on gold. Now we see it reached the level that we wanted. Maybe it will actually try to push higher again. Please, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. So yeah, we're waiting. It's actually about 7 minutes left. So yeah, get ready for that. I hope you're doing great, guys. Okay. Did you open some trades? What are you trading if you are nervous or you over risked or something? Good afternoon. Just waiting for those news. I think we left with almost 4 minutes, or yeah, less than that. But I don't think they're gonna change much. I don't see them as a bigger deal. Slowly, yeah, but for now, I don't think maybe we're gonna have much. Then on your side, what are you trading today? We also, on my side, we have gold. We entered a little bit below there, so we expect maybe the news are going to be on side or on the side of gold, or let's say the weaker dollar. Then if that happens, I think we are going to see we are going to see gold trying to reverse, going up. But if maybe it's the opposite direction, I think the market might just play around. But I think retail sales, PPI at the moment, I don't think they will have that enough power to move the market that much. Already we had a lot to chew. So yeah. US30. Oh yeah, US30 has been going down slowly, but today I think it was like way little bit aggressive. Since Tuesday, okay. I think I've been also holding US30. This thing, I thought it was going to break this other level on top there. I thought maybe the market was going to continue. I think we ate very well around this level, going up, and we added other trades here. Now the market is going against us, so I understand that. I understand. So yeah, I've been also holding that. On Nasdaq, it's been also playing around, and we also have. I think I also have another position because I thought maybe the market was going to continue going up. So on my side, I think on the GBP, JPY, I see it as a downtrend. And we are already in a smaller profit. You can see that. So this can be a very nice swing trade. So you can see from this level, that level, this level, fake breakout, boom. I think the market might end up going nicely. I think the market will go down around this level. I think so. Unless if maybe we have this breakout, a clear breakout, so we can throw something like that and say, if it breaks out, then we can actually jump straight to that. So now we can say, let's go back on our gold. Let's use maybe 4 hours or 1 hour. Then we can go on the news. 30 seconds left before the news. Seventeen or less than 15 seconds. Sometimes it takes time to load the results or the actual price. So let's see. Less than 1 second. Are we going up or down? Not much of a reaction. Let's see. But it seems like gold is still holding. Maybe the news are not really that bad. Yeah, it seems like they are not really that positive because we don't really want positive news here, especially when we are trading gold. We want some seriously bad. I already see a negative there, which is something that I like. Oh, so I think along the way they will end up cutting the rates, man. I think they will end up cutting the rates. Okay, let's see retail sales. You can see here. Retail sale is positive. Let's get another negative there. Another negative. Okay, yeah. I think retail sales or PPI, core PPI, it's negative. Retail sale 0.1, month to month negative 0.5. Retail sale month over month it's 0.1%, which is not really bad. But still, I think these are actually some very good news, not really that in favor of the dollar. So which means at the end of the day, we will see the markets which are going against the dollar gaining some momentum. I think maybe we might see some recovery from US30 or maybe also Nasdaq. I think that is gonna come. Let's go back on 4 hours time frame. I think that will happen. I think that is not really aggressive. So at the moment, we end up expecting the rates cuts. Federal Reserve might end up cutting the rates, and we know very well that that is going to be very good. If we go closer, let me remove. If we go on Nasdaq, we can also see that Nasdaq is reversing because the event actually went well. So we were not expecting much from that, and it seems like that is going to be the case from now on. And maybe the market might just consolidate. But once the market opens, I think we're going to see some very nice push to the upside. You can see the numbers. It was on 50 something. Now it's slowly going down and down. So even gold is still trying to continue. So I think we are going to see some very nice moves going further. I think we are going to see some very nice push. So you can see Nasdaq is also reversing aggressively. It's also reversing aggressively. So let's look at a pair, different pair that it's going against the dollar. We can see here USD/JPY seems to be struggling there. USD/CHF, not really much. GBPUSD, very good. I'm expecting that to continue. This one, EURUSD, I was expecting this one to sell, but it seems like the market is still very strong here. But since the dollar is getting weaker and weaker, we might get that reversal. But we were expecting to see a continuation of a sell. Not really much of a reaction. Okay, USDs it's still melting, guys. The ZAR is very strong. Huh? What's happening? Are there some economic news from South Africa? Maybe. Or maybe this is the weakness that we got from the US, because we are going straight from 18, we will be on 17. So which means the dollar against ZAR, it's a little bit weaker. So we'll see. Unless if maybe the market doesn't break this area, we might see a reversal. But at the moment, it shows us that the market is still actually trying to play around the support, unless if we get that breakout, then we can say something else. We can say something else. So let's see CAD/JPY. I think this one needs to be redrawn. I don't like it the way it is. Okay. So I think this is actually a continuation. Yeah, I think we did not really pay attention there. I think this is just a continuation of this downtrend. If you check it nicely, that actually makes sense. So yeah, but it's fine. Let's see what's really happening on gold. On a 4-hour time frame, it's still trying to push the upside, which is very good because we're holding. Nasdaq also is trying to push. So I will just place this here. So let me just ask my client if they are available. If they are available, because I'm supposed to meet with them around 3. So which means if they are available, we have to end the session in like 25 minutes time. But anyways, I think everything at the moment still looks good. We're still holding. Nothing much or nothing too serious. So let me ask my people. Let's see. Indinoto, how are you? We're doing great. Yeah. We're doing great, man. We're doing great. So just waiting for the market to do its thing. But the thing is, the market is not really open. Let's say New York Stock Exchange is not really open. So even if maybe we're not trading New York Stock Exchange or US session, but we know that once the market opens in the US, we are going to see some serious movement. The activity is enough. So I hope maybe you understand that. So yeah, let's wait a few minutes. I will be trying to convince my client that we can meet maybe tomorrow, if they allow, so that we can go, we can push this live until the market opens. Let me try. Yeah, so we just waiting. So this entry, it was like little bit earlier today. So we're still waiting here on Nasdaq and US. But on US data, we also had, I think we had a trade around this level. So we can see something like this. Something like that. Because I'm expecting the market to do what? To go even higher. We appreciate the sell-off there or the reversal. It helps us, or it helps the market to have that momentum when it starts to reverse. But when the market is just going straight up like that, sometimes the market gets exhausted. And at the end of the day, the market just plays around the same area. So yeah, let's just wait. Let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see. I'm expecting some good stuff today. Any pairs that you want me to check, any pairs that you will actually need me to check for you, we can try to go through that for the market opens, or before we go on before I go on a session, on a different session. So, and guys, tell your friends to tell their friends that yeah, we resumed with our live sessions. So yeah, it's something that is gonna happen like almost every day. So at the moment, we just waiting for your things. We waiting. I'm waiting for you to let me know which pair do you want me to check. Yeah, or if maybe we check in the pair that you don't mind, that's fine, because I'm waiting to see if maybe something's gonna happen on Nasdaq, on US30, and also on gold. So if maybe you're dealing with that, no, it's fine. We are on the same page. So you don't really have to say much. I will just understand. So US30 is still expecting to see the market doing its thing here. Something like that. So gold, also expecting it to go even higher. Something like that. So at the moment, we're just waiting. Gold, it's here. The gold. Gold. So on gold on my side, I think the structure is quite obvious. I think it's coming from a very strong zone. The zone that I'm talking about is this area. If we draw this support area, you will see that this is an area that the market used to respect. You can see that, and around these levels. So obviously this area, obviously the market respected that. So I'm expecting it to go up. Maybe another area that I actually removed, I can say we also had a previous support, this zone here, another one there, and another zone there. If we connect this, they will actually make something. So maybe this area might also be very important. Once the market reaches that level, we have to be extra careful because the market might reverse. But it seems like the market is trying to go towards that aggressively. So yeah, we can still mark that and say we have this area. So once the market plays around here, or we can just lock our profits. But if it breaks, I can say we will be sure that the market is gonna fly. I hope maybe that makes sense. So yeah, I understand that, Mr. Cebola. So I think, yeah, I think I also see the same thing, that this zone is something. This is actually something there. So which it's something that the market can actually try to test, go lower, or maybe break out and start to go higher. But if we check it with this support area, it seems like it will continue going up. But anything is possible. I might be wrong. So let me just mark that level. with a different color, let's say maybe a grayish or yeah, some that white color there. So if the market breaks out of that, we will see that, okay, now we're ready to eat. But for now, I think we can just wait a little bit and see what we can get from gold. Yes, let's see. Okay, that line says, you know what, Kenzo? He said is actually available, so which means around 3, then we can call it a day. Maybe after that, we will actually resume after the session if I will have that strength. So yeah, let's check. Let's check. Let's check Nasdaq. Still trying to play around, but playing around, trying to go up. Blessing. Euro JPY. Let's check Euro JPY. So Euro JPY sometimes on my side is a bit confusing because the trend is not really the trend that I can say it's obvious. It's actually ranging around the same level. You can check it nicely. So let me remove that and draw a smaller one. On the bottom side, we have a very obvious structures. This is going to make nice support. On top there, we also had quite similar moves, but the most important one, I think, is also this one. I just drawn this just because it looked like something, but I think for now we can also remove that. We can draw something like this here. We can throw that, and also we can something. So if you check it nice, on top here we have this resistance levels. You can see that. So on the bottom we have this. So at the moment we can see that the market, it was going up towards this resistance, but it seems like it might reverse. It actually might reverse, something like that. So similar to that, if it breaks that level, I think we'll be ready to sell again, unless if maybe it breaks this resistance area and continues to go to the upside. I think this will be something. So if it breaks, yes, that will be something. But if it breaks this smaller support there, I think I will be ready to look for that short position or maybe a sell position. But for now, I think the market is still just playing around. We're just waiting for it to break out. I hope maybe that made sense. I hope maybe that helped. US30 is still on the same level. Gold also playing around the same level. But we know what we want. We're expecting it to go up. But if it respects that level, it means it's something else. I'm actually expecting a nice push, especially once the market opens. I'm expecting a very nice push to the upside, whether on US tech or US30 gold. I'm expecting to see some very nice move. PPI and retail sales, they were a little bit weaker, so which means we might see the dollar getting weaker and weaker. Or let me just add EXY so that you understand what we are talking about. Thing is, I need DXY that comes from, yeah, something like this, from a broker that I trust. Okay, I will just use this. Firstly, I was using capital. I think it's also good, but it's fine. I added. It's dollar index. So we can see that dollar index is actually struggling. It's actually struggling. This shows the strength of the dollar, guys, against other pair. Not every pair, but against other major pairs like JPY, New Zealand, France, Swiss franc, and all that. Not everything. Not everything. Not gold, not ZAR, not. So only those ones, which I think it's only 6 pairs, if I still remember. So let's draw it like that. We can see now we have lines. So this is our resistant area. So we can see that where the market is actually at, it's actually on the resistance level. This is a dollar index, so it measures the strength of the dollar. So yes, the market tried to go a little bit higher, but it shows us that it seems like the market is struggling to break out of that. So maybe we'll see that sell off, but we'll see it maybe once the market opens. At the moment, market it's not really. See, the market was consolidating, consolidating, so something like that. So I think something like this might happen, or maybe the breakout. But with the weaker events that we got, obviously this leads to lower interest rates, and if the interest rates are going to go lower, we expect DXY to continue selling. But for now, I think we have to wait for the market to open. We have to wait for the market to open. So let's see. Nasdaq seems to be struggling. So in 10 minutes, I have a class, guys. So we can actually, in 10 minutes, we can call it a day. At least we tried to cover the news, but unfortunately, they did not really move that much. But we're still expecting the market to push according to the right direction or trend. I think the news did not really change much, but it shows us that there is a chance for the rate cuts, which is something good, and which actually helps the stock going up. At the moment, since the market is not open, things are going to be quite slow. So we have to understand that. Actually, gold gave us a stronger sell. That was something that we needed. We never had that aggressive sell for a while now. So which means once the market recovers, might have that momentum to push. We expecting the market to push even higher. Let's wait and see. Guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. And yeah, these live sessions are going to be like almost every day now, but weekdays. or Monday to Friday. No weekends, nothing. So slowly, gold is still trying to push to the upside, which is something that we all want. We want to buy these things, unless if maybe you are selling. If you're selling, that's fine. If you're also selling, there's nothing wrong with that. But on our side, I think on our side, we are still looking for that bullish move. What are you trading today, guys? Let me know which pairs are you trading, then we can try to go through that and see if maybe we see things different or maybe the same as you. Maybe, yeah, some just like that. We can just check what's really happening. That's what's really happening on the pair that you've chosen. Trade. So yeah, let us know which pair are you trading. Yeah, 6 minutes left, guys. I think gold is doing exactly what we actually thought, but this is going to be where things are going to be a little bit. I think the market might struggle. If the momentum is not really enough, we might see the market struggling a bit, maybe before we see that break. Or maybe the market will just break. We don't know. It's possible. Nasdaq and these other ones, I think, still US30, but Nasdaq is still holding very tight. Let's see US oil. US oil is also trying to recover. We had a buy pending order, so we expect the market to continue going up. And now we can see that the market is going in our favor, so I'm expecting it to go a little bit high. At the moment, we are on the right side of the market, so it's just up to the market to push, because already we are in blues, even though it's not really that crazy. On gold, we are also on in blues, but seems to be stuck a little bit. So we'll just have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see if maybe something's going to happen. Yeah, so I think if I can finish the session very quick, I think I will try to come back and do another session. So the best thing that you can do, try to place that notification. I mean that that notification on, so that once we go live, you can actually get the notification. So for now, I think it's enough for now. Then I will let you know if I will be able to go back, which I think I will have to push so that it happens. So I think let's say in an hour, then we'll be going back. So for now, thank you very much. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with friends. And yeah, I will be ready to continue after I'm done with this session. So thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.